What's cracking, guys? Bruce Matson, your host of the show, Metro Scout Fantasy Football. Today, we're going to be doing a highlight and evaluation on Travis Hunter, number one recruit in the 2022 recruiting class, signed with Jackson State, reeled in by Deon Sanders. Deon Sanders is doing some big things down there. It's going to be interesting to watch how this unfolds, how things change throughout the years. But Travis Hunter, big time recruit, and we are going to just do our evaluation on him. We're going to look at the 247 player profile page, and then we're going to watch them highlight. We're now on his 247 player profile page. If you're just here for the highlights, just fast forward a little bit. You'll get there. But we're just going to take a quick look at what is under the hood. So he's listed at 6'1", 165 pounds, 5-star. Number one cornerback in the country in both composite and 247 sports rankings. Number one nationally. Number one from Georgia. Ones all across the board. Something we do not normally see on this channel. And he was recruited heavily from Florida State. That's where they were looking at him the most. And then he flipped the script by going to Jackson State and headed with Deion Sanders. But Alabama, Auburn, Clemson, they were looking at him as well. The big schools. I mean, you're the number one player in the country. Of course, everybody's looking at you. Look at some of the other schools listed. I'm sure there's plenty more that sent him letters. I like to see Liberty there. That's kind of funny to see when you know he's a top tier guy. But ironically, you can bust my balls for that one because he went to Jackson State, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, Georgia. All the big schools and more than what we can probably count, honestly, when you're talking about a player like this. Going down the page here, they got him projected as a first rounder compared to Charles Woodson. And here they got him high grade on ball skills, good speed, good size. Production standpoint, 51 tackles in 2020, 36 in 2019, 20 in 2021, 8 interceptions in 2020. 2020 was his big year. Receiving wise, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 24 receiving touchdowns in 2020. That's big time. Woo! 137 catches. Damn, that is production at the high school level. That is huge. You do not see many wide receivers, if at all, put up numbers like that at the high school level. 137 catches is monster, especially in the 2020 COVID year, where I don't know if that impacted the amount of games he played in or not. I'm not going to look into that. You let me know in the comments, but that's still huge. That's huge no matter what. That's crazy. That is crazy. And I know most of the highlights here is going to be him running routes as a receiver and catching balls, which is going to be interesting to watch. But let's go take a look at those. We have the highlights pulled up. Let's take a look at what Travis Hunter can do on the field. Bam. Him getting the catch. See him get these yards after the catch. Nice little play there. Quarterback steps up, slings it. Decent yards after the catch. Here's the next play. Looks like all this clip is going to be from this one game, it looks like. You can already tell he's heavily involved in the passing game. Boom. Nice little move there. I can tell you he's good at reading the momentum around him. He's good at reading the defenders. It looks like things slow down around him, and he's able to process things quickly. Bam, nice catch there. Good ball skills. I mean, it's not like it's a Hollywood-esque play, but it's still. He came back to the ball. He reeled it in. Nice read on the football there. Here's the other highlight of it coming in. Right there, being able to come back to it, getting that separation too. Again, these are highlights, so it's not like you're going to be able to read the route. Again, look at that foot fire. Look at him break that down a little bit. That's a good route right there. Good head movement. Nice tackle. Gets the fumble. Look at that. Oh, rises up, makes the play, climbs the ladder. Great job, Travis Hunter, making plays happen. And the thing about him is, I don't really study this team, but I can just tell from these highlights because this is one game, and he is the focal point of this team, getting all these targets, just targeted left and right. We're still early in the game. Boom, another one coming at him, and that is it. That is it. We're seeing ball skills from this dude. We're seeing him read the momentum of the defenders around him. We're seeing him make plays happen. We saw him deliver a hit stick on a player, and I feel like Jackson State got themselves one. I feel like he is going to be in position to really, really develop here. I'm not just going ham on here just cause I see some potential out of the guy. I see some good athleticism, and I'm just excited to watch these good players play. And also, I know he got paid. I'm not pretending he didn't. I know he got paid by Barstool, but I'm not going to complain about another person getting their money. I'm not going to do that. That's just something that you don't do. However somebody gets their money, it's all good. It's cool that he went to Jackson State. I love when things change. I love seeing chaos, especially people complain on social media and stuff. I'm just here to watch things change, watch good players play ball and everything like that. I like Deion Sanders. I watched him as a kid. I think he's fun to watch, and I'm just really interested to see what kind of changes are coming down the line. I love change. Change is great. I think I said change like 1,000 times. I guess you know I like change. But again, Travis Hunter looks like a player. I'm going to, if you guys want, I'll get more highlights to go over if you want, and we can sit down, review them. But I think he's going to be a fun watch for the next few years. I want to thank you for watching the show, sticking with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Every subscription matters. Fuels me to keep delivering this content for you. Going over highlights, going over these recruits. Help me out with your fantasy football teams and everything else. Again, I want to thank you, and I'll catch you next